Hey everybody, how's it going? Trying to get a few little hey-heys in before I came on. Catch up with all of you guys and gals while I was opening up some screens to share. Hopefully I'll remember to keep my sharing on. I noticed that in the very bottom, this is hilarious. It's probably been there forever. There's a little thing that says StreamYard.com is sharing your screen. So when you're not sharing your screen, it isn't there. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I've missed you all. I know I see you and doing it wrong. I know I see you guys around in other chats and stuff like that, but it's still not quite the same, right? And I know you guys have been enjoying my craziness from my house thing, but we're not gonna try not to talk about that here because that's not what this is about. But let's just go. Glenn was the first one in, Swamp Picker, and then we have Doug and Carl. I missed you. How did I miss you? Carl from Canada and Marine. I haven't seen you for a long time. I know you lurk. Mutton Ridge Finds, how are you? It's storming. I know. I saw that. It's horrible. I feel sorry for you guys. And we have Brett, who AKA is my Ethel. I'm the Lucy. She's Ethel. We are a pair. Let's see who else we got. Doing It Wrong is here. And Lynn is here, disability positive. And Greg, Rocky Mountain Resell. And is Maria in here? Where did I miss you? Somebody's saying hi to you. Where did you go? You snuck in. How did I miss you, Maria? Well, anyway, Maria is here as well. So with that, we're going to go straight in. You have an autographed picture of Jesus Christ for sale in my store. Did you get that authenticated, Greg? That's hilarious. So first off, I want to put out there, hi, Junk Monkey. That is Rob. Rob changed his name to Junk Monkey. And I only know that because he sent me a message. And did you send me a message on Instagram or did you comment on one of my videos? It's asking too much for me to remember, but I did remember that you changed your name. What did Doug say? Doug, are you already causing trouble? Me, you're always an angel of. I better be quiet, which is hard for me to do. You have a Bible for sale? Good for you. So why don't you? It is monetized. It should be Oh, it isn't. Hang on a second. I could have sworn that this is irritating. I'll see when I set everything up, I went in and made sure it was, but you're right because it doesn't have the ability to do. Let's go back in here and see. Give me a minute because that's about what it takes, huh? It says monetization is on. Oh, that's different. It says monetization is on for this video is being monetized. I don't know why the end the live real fast before we get too far into it. What do you mean? I don't know why. Where okay, you guys, somebody tell me, where do you go to turn the super chats on? Because they should be on. I'm going into the monetization supers. Fans can choose see more. I don't want to watch a video on it. I never shut the super chats off. That's funny. It is a spice cabinet, Glenn. I don't know where you turn the super chats on and off. That's funny. You meant end the live and then restart with monetization was turned on. I turned it on when I set it all up. It's on. I don't know why the super chats aren't supers. Hang on. You do not have access to super chats, which is weird. Super chat. Super stickers. All right. Is it there now? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna refresh. Is it available now, you guys? Somehow it got shut off. I don't know how. Let's see. Let's go back to dashboard. You have the option now. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for noticing that and telling me. And now I got to bring. Always something, isn't it? All right. So the first thing that I want to talk to about with you guys is how many different types of religions are there? Because I believe in my own head that most people, and a lot of the stuff that I'm going to show you is Christian based, because I don't see a lot of the other stuff. I look out for, when I say other stuff, I'm talking about other religious items. So, and when I talk about this, if we look at the top 10 religions most widely practiced, we have Christianity, 31.2%. Oh, Doug, you skunk. Thank you very much. I appreciate that payback. Hi, Regina. How are you? Islam, 24%. And when you talk about Christianity, that breaks down into different forms. You have Catholic, you have all different kinds. We're gonna go into that here in a minute. Islam, 24%. No religion, 16%. Hinduism, 15.1%. Buddhism, 6.9%. Folk religions, 5.7%. Sikhism, I think that's how Sikhism. I know I'm butchering that, and I apologize. And Judaism. So the best place I feel to go in and look at all of these, and it breaks it down even more, is Wikipedia. There are other sites, there are other places, but I think the easiest place. There are three great, but I don't believe there's one great religion. I'm the no religion category. I was raised a Baptist, and that's what I was raised, and that's all well and good, but I don't consider myself to be an atheist. I just don't consider myself to have any religion, and that's okay. And I don't have any problem with anybody else and their religions. That's not what this is about. So this is about, does religion sell? So we're not going to get into any debates. So you can look at the little pie chart here, and it has it all split down. But you can also go down in Christian categorizations, right? It's going to break it down into all the different classifications. Same with Middle Eastern religions. You have the Abrahamic religions are a group of no. Oh my gosh, you guys. Courtney, help me. Courtney, are you here? She has a hard time pronouncing stuff. Monotheistic religions that strictly endorse worship of God of Abraham. So you can go in here to Wikipedia, and I suggest you do, especially if you are So here's the largest religious groups: Christianity, wow, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and folk religion. Then it goes into the medium-sized ones, and then it breaks them down by region, and then it takes those regions and it breaks it down even further. So I just wanted to sorry if I wasn't seeing what you're saying. Seek sim. Okay, good. I just wanted to bring that up and touch on the different forms of religion, because I think that even paganism, honestly, and what they call witchcraft, whatever you want, those are types of religion. They're very misunderstood, in my opinion. You have gypsies who do tarot cards, that kind of stuff. That's all a form of religion. You worship yourself, that's a form of religion. And you know what? You should love yourself first. So you should worship yourself, because if you can't be happy with yourself, then you can't be happy with anything else, right? Hi, Judy. How are you? They're probably not accurate, Brett, but they're close. You know what I mean? This isn't a scientific operation here, Ethel. So the reason why I wanted to bring that up is when we don't try not to make me laugh too much. I'm getting better, but I still have a cough. I've been to the doctor. I was tested for COVID. I was negative. I'm just letting you know, because I keep getting it from lots of people. So when we in the United States, which is a melting pot of many different cultures, when we talk about Christmas, we talk about the Christian Christmas. You don't see a lot of us talking about Jewish and African and Buddhism and all of that Christmas. And they have their celebrations, they have their rituals, and they live in the United States. What do you know about that? So there are many, many, many different forms of religion. Therefore, there are many, many different forms of religious. We'll just go with paraphernalia, items. Let's see, what did I write down here? We have rosaries, we have prayer beads, we have music, we have hymnals, we have clothing, we have books, we have Bibles, we have children's items. The Vegemals is all Christian based. And it is, and there are a lot of Christian based items geared towards children, right? Because people are doing homeschooling and they're raising their children, and they buy these, they, us, purchase these items to teach Sunday school or whatever the equivalent is taught in, when I say Sunday school, because I was Baptist, raised Baptist. So whatever the equivalent is that is taught in other religions, right? So you have all of the ephemera, you have all of the videos, you have the music, you have the teaching items, you have the furniture that is in the church or the mosque or the home. So Dren's mother is Vietnamese, and so they have areas set up and all. Holy Mountain Dew. You look, there's my guy right there. Dom, you would be amazed at the stuff that I got at this last estate sale. But I've been saving stuff up. I've been saving stuff, hoping you'd pop in. So the one thing I am going to get on my soapbox, dang it, I don't have one. So I guess I'll sit here. Temple, thank you, Brett, is nothing irritates me more. This is me. If you don't like my opinion on this, then feel free to unsubscribe. I don't want you to, but I know a lot of people feel like this, have the same opinion as me. And I have heard this discussed over and over and over. I see it in Facebook groups. I see it on Instagram. I see it on other people's videos. Do you think selling religious items is wrong? I'm glad you asked that, Farm Girl Scavenger, because no, I do not. Because how do you think that stuff is getting out there in the first place? It's getting out there because the Christian bookstores or the Jewish bookstores or the Buddhism markets, stores, whatever you want to call them, everybody else is selling it. It comes out of their stores first, correct? And they charge buku bucks. Have you guys looked recently at the cost of a brand new Bible? My mother gave all of the kids, all of us kids, all of the grandkids a Bible when they were graduated from high school. This is my oldest son's. He did not want it. I have held on to it. She has written in it. He doesn't want it. I am going to have to throw it away because even though it has been in this nice box and she paid almost $75 for it brand new, it's never been out of the box. I went up in my room and I got it today, and that's what sitting in a box does to a Bible. This is leather. It, like I said, it's never been used. It's cracked. I'm not going to save it. He doesn't want it, and it's not sellable in this condition. He graduated in let's see. This is dated 2004. He was just getting ready to leave to go to basic training. That's an expensive Bible, and it's sad that I let it sit for so long, even though I knew that he didn't want it. It was a sentimental thing, right? I'm beyond the sentimental stuff. You are in your room already. Okay, so Christian companies don't make a living giving away Bibles and rosaries. Nope, they sure don't. Nobody's going to have it, Maria. It has stuff written in it from my mom to my son. It's going to go away. That one's going to go away. It's just where it is. Okay, that's me. I have bought many Bibles. I have 2 here that I'll show you. This one is got a name on it. It's huge. It's a family Bible. Medford, Oregon, 1973. It has a lot of stuff in it. And it's got a little bit of writing in it, but nothing exciting. And it's got a lot of this kind of stuff in it, which people love. It is the Omega Master Reference Edition. And then I have a whole bunch in my storage. Then there's this type of family Bible, right? This is also, it's got the gilt edges. This one's older. This one does not have writing in it. This is the New American Bible. It's got Pope Paul in there. Looks like he that's a scary picture. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, this one is very beautiful. So you have your big family Bibles like that. You'd cut out the sentiment and donate the book. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want anything to do with it. He's 36. I think he knows he's made that decision. Anyway, so depending where it's written in the front. I'm getting rid of the Bible, you guys. I'm getting rid of that Bible. Other people want to sell theirs. That's fine. I don't think I've seen a pope that didn't look possessed. Hi, Jack and Piper. How are you? Anyway, so I have my father's Bible. I won't sell that because it's one of the very few things that I have that belonged to my dad that he cherished. And I have his wheelbarrow. That's coming with me too. Anyway, Bibles on audio sell very well. Bibles, hi Eric, long time no see. Bibles on cassettes sell very well. And normally you will find them and it's a whole complete collection. And so then you get into the Muslim Bible. Those sell very well. Any form, pretty much any form of Bible will sell. You also have the Mormon religion. They have their own Bibles as well. Buddhism, you have statues. You have statues for Catholicism. I think that's how it's pronounced correctly, which I picked up a few this weekend. The chalkware ones will bring you more money. This one is beautiful. This is, boy, that light is, hang on, I think it might be this. Over here. Let's see. Nope, it's not. But that did help. This is the Virgin Mary. And she really, other than a few spots down here, she's chalkware. She's actually worth quite a bit of money. So you got a Bible on cassettes and a binder recently. There you go. In a church bag sale. Yep. You know, they're only going to keep that stuff for so long too. They know most of the churches have digitalized all of their stuff. Someone will definitely want, yeah, I've sold when I helped my mom clean out her garage so that she could build a room for my grandmother. She had a bunch of that stuff because she used to do Bible study. Anyway, so, you know, and she didn't want it. So she goes, take whatever you want. So I listed and sold a lot of that stuff. But I think a lot of people have problems with listing and selling religious items. And I really wish that I really wish them some clarity and whatever in their hearts that they would be able to get over that, because the church or the whoever, they already made their money on it, and they made a lot of money on it. And so, you know, that's where that is. And by saving these items, especially these older items like these, there are people out there that would love to have these. Same with boy, we'll get into it. Here to get your Jesus on. What's the scoop? And it's not just like this estate sale I went to. She was very religious, very Catholic. I got, as you saw in the photo, I don't know how many of these you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, approximately 40. I think there's more rosaries. And they're all different shapes and they're all different sizes. This is a very small one that you would have in your hand around your wrist. Some of them are sterling silver. Don the auction professor has a very good video on rosaries. I can't direct you to it because it's older, and unfortunately, he does not. It's frustrating to send people because I love him so much for his knowledge, but he doesn't tag his videos so that you can find what he was talking about. Maybe that's smart because then you're going to go through all of his videos. I don't know. Anyway, rosaries are huge. You can make quite a bit of money on rosaries. But before we get into that, I want to show you something that probably it would be my guess. Yeah, Hail Marys, whatever. I've been in a Christian church like 4 times, and I think in a Catholic church, I think they were maybe 5 times. I think they were almost all for funerals. Unfortunately. Anyway, so this one right here, antique church quarter sawn oak cabinet. Now this isn't what I'm showing you guys really. Church hymnals. I see them all the time. I actually pick them up. Church hymnals, you guys. Vintage Methodist hymnal of the Methodist Episcopal Church. These things are beat up. What people are buying them for? Look at some of these. Antique book 1855 hymns for the use of Methodists. So if you think Bibles go for a lot and you're walking past these and not picking them up because they're beat to heck, well, I'm picking them up, so I'm one ahead of you. And that is why book is in good shape. Clip still works. First couple of pages are loose, but dates 1882. And it's that simple. This seller's been doing it for a little bit. They have over 1,600 feedback. So, you don't have to be a bookseller and know what foxing and all of that stuff is. A Common Prayer Book, 1982 hymnal. So I don't know how many of you guys were aware. Hi, Walter. No, not the Walter that I thought it was. Thank you, Jan. I don't know how many of you guys and gals are aware of the fact that hymnals can bring some good money, but now you are if you weren't before. And hopefully, I bet you do have some hymnals, Miss Regina, because you play. If you guys don't know, Regina, drop your link, would you please? This gal, let me just tell you, go check her out. Regina plays and sings at her church, and she is amazing, in my personal opinion. We got some vintage carolers with their hymnal, so there you go. You sold a St. Thomas Aquinas Latin English dictionary. Yeah, but that's not a hymnal. That's a dictionary. What are you getting at? I'm just teasing you. Anyway, another item is, and let's see, let's get rid of this and let's go into here. Vintage church. Oops. I always have issues here. Vintage church furniture. Yes. Church furniture for the win. And you can have it shipped to them. There are companies that will ship to them. Look at miniature dollhouse, rural vintage schoolhouse, church furniture. It comes in all shapes and sizes. People, antique Masonic lodge church furniture. Yep, I'll do that, Dom. So, and this is just what's sold. But here's a bank, I don't know, church chair, pews, a Gothic church wood architectural pieces. People will use these for everything. Here's a Catholic church footstool. All of these things. Ephemera, my favorite prints. So this is hilarious. Mark's house. You guys, are you guys familiar with the brand Mark's? Mark's is a very old form of. More of you might be more familiar with them in the form of the little army guys. Mark's toys. So, advertising frame, church thermometer, fans. Fans were a big thing. South Carolina. It was hot. It's hot down there. Church bathroom furniture. I've seen it all. I have this right here. I have something similar to this, right? I was looking these things up earlier, so that gives you an idea. All right, let's look at what Dom was talking about. The Franklin. Where did you go here? Where'd you go? Franklin Electronic Bible. Evil. I spelled electronic wrong too. It's going to correct it for me. We can only hope. There you go. Not only just the electronic Bible, but Franklin also has the electronic dictionaries, the pretty much any of these things like this that Franklin makes sell well. Let's see if we have some solds here I can show you. Franklin Electronic Holy Bible. Probably sold for close to that. Here's another one similar to it. $292. They took best offers, was $324. Here's one that sold for $215. So there you go, you guys. There's your bolo from Mr. Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter. So here's a question. I have German religious stuff, lots of it, most of which have the Nazi symbol on it before that symbol was bad. Can I sell it on eBay? I believe that you can. Because it's not, the swastika was originally a form of peace. It meant peace. I believe that's correct. I believe that Don, the auction professor, also has a video on that. Dom, what do you know? What do you know about that, Dom? Are you still here? Boy, they're bad tonight, aren't they? If you guys, when there's a troll in there, if you report them first, then that's the best thing to do. Then they are gone. And then you can remove and do all that stuff too. You're here, hold on. Okay. In China, it was a good luck symbol, if I remember correctly. You probably, let's see. Can you sell German religious items with the, how do we spell that? Holy crap. I can't even spell this. I'm talking to myself. This is what I do, you guys. Can you sell Germany's confusing rules on swastikas and not doesn't do anything for how the world loved the swastika? What to do with the swastika in the attic? So I don't even. Oh, did I put on eBay? Oh, dang it! Are you kidding me? See what eBay has. Offensive materials policy. Historical and religious items that bear a swastika, if they are made before 1933 and are not related to Nazism. Let's just go in here. This is the best way. This is the best way for you guys to learn this. And hi, Alyssa. I missed saying hi to you. And hi, Donna. Okay. What is the policy? Listings that, in order to promote trust and respect among our diverse community of members, eBay does not allow items that promote or glorify hatred, violence, discrimination, or intolerance based on the characteristics listed below or promote organizations that hold such view. Listings that promote, perpetuate, or glorify, are they double doing this? Violence or discrimination, including on the grounds of race, ethnicity, color, religion, disability, national origin, sex, gender, and gender identity, or sexual orientation aren't allowed. This includes, but is not limited to, the following: slurs and epithets, slavery items, including reproductions such as tags, shackles, documents, bills of sale, items with racist, anti-Semitic, or otherwise demeaning portrayals, for example, through caricatures or other exaggerated features, including figurines, cartoons, housewares, historical advertisements, and gollywogs. And if you don't know what a gollywog is, I have one. It's not in here. Black, it is a form of Black Americana, but it's a form that's not allowed. Black Americana items that are discriminatory, Confederate battle flags and related items, historical Holocaust-related and Nazi items, including reproductions, any item that is anti-Semitic, or any item from after 1933 that bears a swastika. The following items, and then the other two here, the following items may be listed: media such as historical photos, magazines, books, and art, provided that such material doesn't perpetuate or glorify violence, intolerance, or racial stereotyping. Items related to civil rights movement, stamps, letters, and envelopes displaying Nazi postmarks, currency issued by the Nazi government, including military scripts, historically accurate World War II military model kits that have Nazi symbols, and historical and religious items that bear a swastika if they are made before 1933 and are not related to Nazism. How's that? I know you could have done that. You know what? But that was a great question. And that is how I go about looking that stuff up. Some people absolutely will not sell it. Like Dom said, he would not sell any swastika-looking items. And a lot of people do. And that is a person-by-person choice. So, and sounds to me like it's all open to interpretation. It sounds to me like if it is German religious items which is what we are talking about, is religious items that are before 1933, I would list them. Anything that is not religious, I would not list the World War II military model kits that have the Nazi symbol. I wouldn't list any currency issued by the Nazi government, just me. I wouldn't list any stamps, letters, and envelopes displaying Nazi postmarks. That's me. So, you can sell your dirt. Let's see. Anyway, so hopefully that right there helps a lot of people. I won't too much of a headache. Best policy: assume some troublemaker is likely looking for things like that to report, whether it's truly offensive or not. Sometimes there are, but there are actually people that collect that, and not because they're crazy. Maybe, there are still people around that are descendants, and they don't have any connection to that anymore. So like I said, that's a personal opinion. There are a lot of people, family heirlooms. I want them to move on to people that will appreciate them. Exactly. So that's your opinion, Brett. I don't think you should tell anybody. I don't think you should, me should, anybody else should tell anybody what they should or shouldn't list if it's legal to list it on eBay. Everybody has to have their opinion and everybody has their own morals. We can suggest that somebody shouldn't. But that's, your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. It doesn't make us right or wrong. It's just where we're at. And if you really, really, really are worried about it and have a question, the best thing to do is to contact eBay and ask them first. If you're really super concerned about it, that's what I would do if I had something. They'll tell you, and maybe call several different times and talk to several different people so you see what answer you get. I know that. I gotcha. That might be a really good idea too. That might be a very good idea. Anyway, it is sellable, and it's not if it's before 1933, because the swastika was not meant to be the way it turned out to be, as we all know. So, anytime you guys have a question like that and you don't know the answer, and I didn't know the answer for 100%, best thing to do, you can go on eBay and check their forums. It is just easier to go on Google and type in a question. And it doesn't matter what your question looks like, right? I mean, can you sell German religious items with the swastika on it before the swastika was bad? I think is what I typed in on eBay. And boom, there you go. So super simple to do. And I'm probably not sharing, which I wasn't, but basically that's, you guys already saw that. What the heck was I going to pull up? Let's look at some. I can't even spell this. So, Shanks, my lips were chapped. If you guys did not know, the market for rosaries is hot, hot, hot. And they come in all different shapes and sizes. So I showed you the little one. I don't know where that one went. Like I said, I bought over 40. I think there's over 40 of them. And Let's go out of here for a second. This rosary has a lot going on. It's got the main rosary, not sure if it's missing some, and it's got several different I don't know what they're exactly called. Lissa, you're Catholic, you know what they're called. Several different, I'm going to call them charms. They all have what they are written on them, so they're not hard to look up. You can sell it as is. You can take the charms off. This rosary, I believe, is glass beads. Some of them are made very cheaply. This one was actually wrapped around this gal's neck. That's how she had it. And it's plastic. That doesn't mean it's not worth anything. This one would have been given to children. It's plastic to start out with. And then some of them may have, I believe this one's mother of pearl. So and then a lot of these little fixtures will be 925 silver. Religious metals. Someone added those to that rosary. Saint charms. Thank you. You're listening while adding item specifics to over 200 listings. Yeah, that's a good luck for you on that one. I don't add them anymore. Only the required ones. And they're all different, right? This one is gorgeous and it's long and it's beautiful. And they all have different. Now, not only do you have rosaries, then you have, I got to untangle this. This is just a couple of wooden crosses. Sometimes the figure of Christ is 925 silver too. Doing it wrong is correct here. I'm in the other room in here. Lissa, you're Catholic. What are they? She's always going, Mother. How do you do that? Mary, Mother, Joseph. She has a special way that she does it. It cracks me up. Because we always tease her. Jesus, Mother Mary. I can't remember. And then you have this gal. You have Job's beads. I have a whole box. I don't know how to show them to you without spilling them everywhere, and I don't feel like doing 5,200 Job's beads. So that I have this whole box, and it's an old box. I'm going to say it's older than me. Hi, Annie. How are you, sweetheart? That was a crucifix. Thank you. See? I don't know everything. I love you guys. I can't get it out of here without spilling them, and I know I'm going to spill them. This particular one actually has the little jewelry pieces that you would insert into the bead and then turn it with your pliers so that you could string them together. There's little pieces in here. This was very nicely laid out so that you could string them together and make your own. Okay, so Job's tears. So I didn't look them up. I just bought them. Holy moly. I'm sharing this, right? Yes, it says I'm sharing. These are just prayer beads, Job's tears, seed, nut, mock, pearl. Seed, nut. see if we can just find the beads. Here we go. Job's Tears Seed Beads Craft Natural Herb 100 plus, $12. I think I paid $1 for that box. Let's see if anybody has any listed. Same guy, so he's got a lot. And just even the if we take these out and we go back here, holy moly. That's hilarious. Vintage early 1960s hippie stunning carved bead Job's Tear bead necklace. So $45. Gorgeous natural Job's Tears beads, $2 a pound. People use them for all kinds of things, not just rosaries. So, what did Doug do? What did I miss out on? I got a cha-ching too. Someone paid $16 for shipping on a $15 coffee mug. Nice. You had people in the UK paying crazy shipping prices. They didn't care, pretty much. It's going to Oregon. That's just my neighbor. Annie, you were raised Catholic. You inherited all the holy stuff from your family because most French Canadians have abandoned the church, not the faith. I knew you were Catholic, but that's cool. So you have Annie's got all the good Catholic stuff. Anybody in Arizona, that's where it's at. I'm giving you away, Annie. I'll be down there this summer. I'm going to visit my Annie this summer. Dren and I are, and a few other people. We're going around. So here you go, you guys. I have several of them. I don't know if I have any here. And I have more out in the garage. Every time I'm at an estate sale and I see a rosary, I pick it up. And I would suggest, here we go. Here's one with a crucifix on it. So there you have it. And this has got it all. This one's like, what's his name's mom's got it going on. This one has Job's Tears bead, cross crucifix, natural vintage, jewelry Catholic. And it's got you guys already told me what they are and I already forgot. Now, when you look at the crucifix, that one almost looks like it might be 925, to tell you the honest truth. We're coming to see you. You can't stop me. It was made for the Saudi market where the mermaid was considered inappropriate. What did I miss? Aha. All right, I'll catch up. I'll catch up on that later. Otherwise, it's like squirrel, right? And I get discombobulated. So, while we're on crucifixes, I have just one that I'm going to show you. It still has the price tag. Let's go back here. Let's go out of here. All right. This one is fairly old. I did not pay $12.50 for it. You can see how old it is. It's glass. It's beveled. It's mirrored. The mirrored part is coming off. I believe this is teak. It is broken right there behind his butt. And I don't care. This is brass. This thing is heavy. Did someone say mermaids? Did someone say mermaids? INRI. I do not know what that stands for because I'm not Catholic, but somebody's going to tell me. One of you people that knows that is going to tell me these things can go for a lot of money, and this will go for a tidy sum, even with that crack in it. patent number 11750. The problem with this one was Jesus was hanging loose. And the reason why it got cracked was, in my opinion, somebody tried to tighten it with that and wasn't all it was cracked up. INRI. Yes, INRI is what it says. Can you see that? INRI. I have a smaller one over there that's more plasticky. It means King of the Jews. Thank you, Lissa. Anyway, this one is gorgeous. It's been well loved, and it will be well loved again. It's not going to be fun to ship because it is in the condition that it's in, but I will. And it is beautiful. And you don't have to be religious to see the beauty in pieces like that. It's just a gorgeous piece. Anyway, so that estate sale, it was a while ago. I want to say it was at the beginning of last summer. It might have been further than that. And Jesus was a surfer. Jesus was hanging loose. Apparently so. It was a shortened Latin phrase for King of the Jews, was meant to be derogatory, but was taken up by Christians as a truth. There we go. Thank you, Rob. I know I could look it up, but I got my wiki in my chat. You guys are my wiki. So let's go in here and see what we can find on those. Let's say, I don't even know, really. This is what, oops, I got to be careful with that thing. It's starting to lose pieces of the glass. How big is that? I think it's about 12 inches. Let's just see. No, it is 14. I'm going to spell this wrong. Crucifix. That's wrong. Where was that other one? Crucifix. Laugh with me or at me. I don't care. Let's see what that brings up. Oh, here's a sterling silver one. Here's a vintage wooden one. Oh, I should put that on that, right? What INRI, last right, sick call. Let's just do, oh, I did. Vintage INRI, skull and crossbones, wood inlaid. 22, 11 bids, 17. So here's a wood one set with candles and holy water. Represents the Latin inscription in John 19:19. All right. Are you, sir? I am sharing the screen. That StreamYard did not. It says that I'm sharing it. That is so not right. All right, let's go back up here to the top. Thank you, Doug. All right. Large vintage sterling silver. That, to me, that's not large. But who am I? So this is what I was getting at. Here's antique lot, 10 sterling religious ones. So I said a lot of the, and she knew it, a lot of the pieces on these rosaries I have and the ones over there are sterling. 925. She had them separated out. I think I ended up paying about $1 a piece by the end with everything that I picked up. So here's a wooden one. It's probably about the same size as mine, and they just range all over the place. I do not see anything like mine. This one's mother of pearl. These are all bids. I am going to go right here and I'm going to do just buy it nows. Wow, here we go. I will. I'm going to blame StreamYard for that. Annie, did you lose a fur baby? No. Any St. Francis stuff I will buy, I will let you know. I will absolutely let you know and give you first opportunity, Annie. So this is all jewelry. I wonder if I do large. Let's do this. If that helps any. Here we go. And mine's brass too. I didn't put that in. Better make sure I'm on. I am. Okay. Trying to keep up with you guys. You're faster than me most of the time. Here's a vintage solid brass 14 Stations of the Cross ball hanging. Buy it now. I'm still not seeing anything like mine with the mirrored. And I think when I initially got it, I looked it up and I couldn't find anything. So here's 2 plaster crucifix ornate plaster chalkware. That's where your money is really at. And a lot of these things, I hate to say, I have a couple of similar ones of these, like this vintage large cross crucifix at wall hangings. So it just matters on what you have, but it looks like a lot of these 12 to 14 to 9 go anywhere from $13, $10 to $88. So this one's beautiful, 1960s large cross wall hanging crucifix, 14-inch by 8-inch. I might do mine similar. So that kind of gives you a little bit of reference on that kind of stuff. And hi Lulu, how are you? Also, Dom, Primetime Treasure Hunter Dom, has several videos on religious items. Now, I sold, if you follow me on Instagram and you go way back in my feed, you'll find one. And most people will not sell or pick up anything that's broken. They won't pick it up if it's chipped, if it's missing something. And let me just tell you something. Some of these vintage chalkware pieces, the companies that they're made of, they have a mold number right back here. I sold a Joseph holding the Christ child as a toddler, and that sucker had been tortured. You could see now what they do is they make a wire form and for the chalkware, and they build on it and build on it and build on it. Hi Katie, how are you? The one that I had so many, you could see the wire in all different places. I literally took 5 pictures of it. I took my pen and my pen that I have on my phone, and I circled each little piece with red. And those were my first 5 photos in my listing. That piece was 14 inches tall. No, it was bigger than that. It was 24 inches tall. I can't remember what I listed it for, but I'm pretty sure I sold it. Like I said, it's in my feed on Instagram. The baby is good. Oh, good. I sold it for close to $100. Now, had it been in excellent condition, I could have gotten $300 or $400 for it. But the thing is, you guys, people will buy those and they will fix them themselves with plaster of Paris or whatever because they love them, and they had one similar, or their mom had one similar. And the ones like this that have these are fairly easy to look up. This one is in great condition. I think I can get about $200 for her. Don't quote me on that. I see a lot of people joke about the praying hands. She has also got beads, whether she came that way or not, I don't know. This is also a planter or a vase. And it also has, I'm going to have to take it under the microscope and see, but it also has, I don't know if you can see or not, right here, and it goes all the way over. Who made it? And she is in excellent condition. She has no chips or cracks on her at all. I have this piece. This is from Italy, actually. Or Saint Italy, excuse me. It does have, it is from Italy. This one's worth quite a bit too. I forget what this one's called when he has these, but he's tiny. He's only about maybe 8 inches. Some of these, keep your eyes open for this guy. It's Jesus, but he has a specific what can I remember? Anyway, he is 9 inches. He sells very well as also, and then she sells for about $30. I just love her. She's almost not mid-century modern, but Art Deco. That she has that Art Deco style. My favorite piece that I got, and I was so sad because they had $25 on her and she would have been worth $25, except for they took her off the wall, and when she was hanging on the wall she had no defects, but you can see I found 2 of the chips on the floor and I picked them up and glued them back on. It can be fixed. This is chalkware. This is gorgeous. That's my favorite piece that I got. And somebody, maybe not, I don't know. I could fix this myself. I could absolutely fix. I don't know if, okay, see that? I found that piece and I glued it back on. I did not, by the time I got up there. And it's really sad, but that's what happens at estate sales. People are rough with stuff. I know, but her eyes, whoever did this did a really nice job. It could have been, this could be what somebody could have done this at home, painted this at home. I don't know. There's no markings other than what she paid for it. But it is gorgeous. So and even the statues, like there were a lot of statues there. There were a lot of statues that somebody had done, had painted themselves. They were beautiful. What was the cha-ching? A buyer paid, oh, somebody paid for a pair of gloves that I sold. Vintage Columbia sportswear gloves. I think that was it. Yep. That was it. I've had those for like 3 years. My granddaughter wore them for a couple of years. And then I asked around before winter started, if anybody I knew that had somebody with hands that size wanted them, and nobody wanted them. So I was like, all right, I'll just list them on eBay, and there you go. The Holy Mother is lovely. I agree with you. There was a lot more there. Anyway, they had large 20, 24-inch beautiful statues. If I didn't have as much going on as I have going on, aka remodeling a house and having to move, I would have bought them all. But I have too much going on, and sadly they probably got thrown away, would be my guess. And that kind of breaks my heart. But they were all in really good condition. Anyway, that's what those are the pieces that I got just at one sale. But I went to a sale, like I said, I didn't go with my son. Justin was still, it had to have been, it was last, I want to say March or April. It's been close to a year. And it was one of my friends, my best friend in high school. Her brother owns an estate sale company. He worked for an estate sale company for a while, and now he owns one. I do not ever ask him for any special deals. I pay just like everybody else does. But I will go on the first day and I will go on the last day. On the last day, they shut the estate sale down at 1:00, and then they just start going through the rooms and they auction the whole room off. You could get a whole room for $5, depending on what they started at. There's nobody else that wants anything. Down in the basement was a lot of religious items. And I just literally, I didn't stay for the auction. I didn't have time for the auction. And he goes, you know what? He goes, I know that this whole basement is going to go for about $20. He goes, so he handed me boxes and he goes, $5 a box, whatever you put in them. They were moving old appliances out of the basement that they had sold. And he goes, and so I called my son Ryan, or maybe Ryan called me, and he goes, what you doing? Because you're at an estate sale, aren't you? Busted. So I really, really, really have been looking for other items other than just Christian religious items, because there are so many out there. So let's look at some other items. But I wanted you guys to see the furniture, rosaries. You also have prayer beads. And these aren't, am I sharing? I'm not sharing. I'm sharing. Sharing is caring. Look at this, you guys. Antique, super rare, handmade, natural, old Nargile Islamic prayer beads. So if you think the rosaries go for a lot of money, you may want to start looking at these, because this is no joke. These are prayer beads And most people don't talk about these at all. You hear about the Christian rosaries, just you know nobody's talking about this other stuff. I am talking about these cherry amber bakelite. Would you even know what these were if you walked by them? Is the chat frozen? That's what I was wondering. I believe that Freemason and Shriner items count as religious. Yes. I do. That's me. Look at these, you guys. Check these out. Look at, let's just, would you guys know what these were if you saw them? Antique German Misky Bakelite, Cherry Amber. Jan, do you have any of this kind of stuff? Look at that. Look at that. That is gorgeous. There are many different ways that you can test Bakelite. You can get a cream to test it. You can use 409. Some people have a really good sense of smell. You can rub it until it gets hot and it'll smell like formaldehyde. Yeah. Do you know how to tell if they are prayer beads? I do not. Do you, Jody? I would like to think that I have a better idea since doing a little bit of research here. Antique German Flatteron Bakelite Misky hand-cut prayer bead necklace, 100% rare. Beautiful, wonderful pieces. They're not giving any idea. I tested a Bakelite handle on a razor today by rubbing and smelling. I pretty much can tell by the age of the items, but you can get fooled pretty quick. Anyway, there you go, you guys. That is another item that I honestly think that I didn't know about it. I don't know everything. I'm far from knowing. This guy's got a bunch of them because that's the same hand, the same everything. So I wonder if this is the same guy right here too. Gorgeous. Theclassroom.com. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, isn't it, Mike? I'm expecting now to see a Instagram post of Mike in the parking lot at the thrift store with a picture like this. All right, Mike, that's what you're If you guys don't follow Mike the Crazy Card on Instagram, he has always got something super cool. All right. Let's go back here and just look what happens when you have just prayer in, prayer shawl, prayer kneeler, prayer mat, prayer journal, prayer book, prayers that avail much, prayer bowl. You guys and gals, antique bowl, Buddhist prayer bowl, yoga bowl, mindfulness bowl, Tibetan antique set, $168. These are usually, I'm surprised they don't have it on this one, a singing bowl. Here's another one that's got everything in it. Does this one, any of you guys familiar with these? Okay, good. I tag me in it. This guy makes them, would be my guess. And they're gorgeous. And they come with, I don't know if this one has it. They usually have a wand like this that you run around on the inside and they sing. They're gorgeous. How to know it's antique or old, kind of brownish color, but it has been cleaned at some point. That's cool. I love it when people do this on these items that you don't really maybe I don't really know about. I love it when people do this. So singing bowls are made of a bronze alloy, bell metal bronze, whereas some newer bowls are made from brass. The old bowls were all handmade by expert craftsmen and are distinctively different from new bowls. That is cool. There you go. Can't stick around, but popping in. Thanks a lot, Paul. Have a great night. A rosary has 59 beads. 6 of them are large. Hang on a second. Let's go out here so that I can pull this up. A rosary has 69 beads, 6 of them larger than the others. A string of Islamic prayer beads includes either 33 or 99 beads with a single elongated marble bead at the end. Nice. See? I love you guys. A Tibetan singing bowl is a type of bell that vibrates. Yep. All right, let's go back here. I am still sharing. Okay. All different kinds they show them in here, but so do your research on them. Prayer bowl. All right. What else are we looking at? Prayer kneeler. Oh, they had one of these there. I almost picked it up, but like I said, I knew what it was. It was in the closet with me while I was looking at clothes. I did buy the Pendleton ultra suede. Don't shoot me. What did you? Another picker scored a set of 7 singing bowls Tuesday. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah. I was in the closet looking at the vintage clothing and I saw this and I should have gotten it. But I'm telling you guys, I didn't need it. I don't know if anybody else got it, but I knew exactly what it was when I saw it. And I was like, I should look that up. And then I was like, no, I should not look it up because then I'm going to buy it. And I don't. Perfect timeout chair. Oh, that's hilarious. So if you're not aware, look up this one, set of antique. Boy, that looks like something that was used more for torture than kneeling. Anyway, there you go, you guys. You're gonna find these in homes, and they have the prayer kneeler cushions. If that's they come in all shapes and sizes. And I believe it's the Islamic faith. They have the prayer rugs, right? Let's go here. I know I saw them. Prayer rug. Look at this, you guys. You may not even know what it is. It may just be hanging on the wall as a tapestry because the person didn't know what it was either. So do a little bit of research when you see these. They're beautiful. This one right here, rare rug wall hanging, 1960s. I don't know about that. They come in all different shapes, sizes. I think a lot of them size wise would be, I would like to think that they have a specific size for most of them, like these ones right here. They get rolled up and they carry them with them, I believe. I don't know a lot, so don't kill me. Don't kill me in the chat. Don't kill me in the comments. But I would absolutely do some research on these. Muslim prayer rug, mat carpet, folding with back support. They're just beautiful works of art too. With prayer rugs, can totally see what did Lulu put in there. Well, mine Tibetan singing bowl. Wondered what they were. Perfect timeout. Sorry, from a distance, it looked like a guillotine, not a kneeling bench. Yeah, probably did. Kneeling was torture. I went to Catholic school. Oh, your adopted son is Muslim? I bet his prayer rug is gorgeous. So what else did they have in here under prayer? You guys, if you're ever bored and you just don't know and you're looking for new things, prayer books. The first ever Kabbalistic Shabbat prayer book. And I'm not going to read that because I can't. 999. Let's look this up. There you go, you guys. I pick up any book that is description, like new, no writing in the interior, nice cover boards. It sold for $9.99. Did it really? Did they get paid? Well, we don't know. They didn't leave feedback, but that is really cool. If anyone has any of these flatware, my husband lost some of my spoons and small forks, Imperial stainless flatware. Dad's parents were Catholic. My mom's parents were Methodist. Mike, the crazy card, has a lot of flatware. Send me a picture of it on Lulu. Send me a picture of it and I'll post it on my Instagram, Lulu, of the flatware. Or I'll look at, never mind. You have it in there. Let me write it down real quick. Imperial stainless. Sorry, you guys. Imperial stainless flatware. Flower dance. Okay, I'm going to look those up and I will put it on my Instagram and see if anybody has any of it. How's that sound? So, Russian Orthodox Christian Faith Church Book. Old and rare prayer and beautiful binding with floral details. There are so many beautiful pieces of artwork done in every stinking religion. And I say stinking as in using that word as in there's so many of them. There are so many different religions. More than we will know. Look at this. Celluloid. It only went for $139. Wow. That is beautiful. Here is a hard celluloid. That almost looks mother of pearl. So here's a Jewish Siddur. Let's look at this one. Look at these, you guys. Look at how gorgeous those are. Look at these things when you go into estate sales or when you see something like this on the shelf at the thrift store and you're like, I don't know enough about this. Pull your phone out and look it up. Spend $10, $12, $15 and buy it and use it as a learning experience. You may be surprised what that learning experience will give you. So let's see. Let's go. I don't need this one. Don't need this one. What else did I want to show you guys? Let's go to, let's look this one up. My friend Katie, not Miss Katie Reads. Katie as in, let's see, on Instagram, she goes by, let's see, she goes for a boutique for him, but it's Katie Silverberg. Vintage Christian t-shirts. Some of these go for a lot of money. And she sells hers on a lot of different sites. And it just matters on what it is. There's not a lot showing up here. You gotta have Jesus, $10, $8.99. Vintage Christian. Oh, see this one right here? This statue, they had, it was like 24 inches tall, so that's why I didn't get it. Vintage piece of clothing worn by Friar Solinus, OFM cap, last words relic. That's actually a piece of clothing and they stitched around it. I don't know. Vintage Christian Masonic Tallis Bible quote, Jewish prayer shawl. Let's see. Vintage. Let's do religious clothing. Vintage infant of Prague religious church statue clothing, gold. Not a lot here on that. Vintage bookmarks. 6mm stone Buddhist amethyst 108 prayer beads necklace. Blessime priest altar amice superhumoral religious amice for chasuble vestment. I have some of these. Pieces. Incense. Oh yeah, incense is a big one. Tarot cards. We could decimate all of this to the nth of all of the items that are. You can go into the, what did you ask earlier, Jack? What about all the dead people cards in the Bible? I don't know what those are called, but yes, those are collectible as well. I know what you're talking about. Why can't I think what they're called about? Let's go for, you guys know that I don't know how to look this up any other way. Oh, that's funny. Book of Mormon. They have specific undergarments that they wear in the Mormon faith. Oh, scapulars, hated them as a kid, always made me itchy. Is that what they're called? The scapulars? I'm going to put that in here. We'll see if it comes up. If not, we'll look it up on Google. SCAPULA. Oh no, these. Okay. I bet they are itchy because they're little tiny. What did Nancy answer? Holy cards. Thank you. Holy mackerel. Yes. Scapulars. I would have gotten more of them. I think I didn't even get any of them. I just noticed that she threw a couple in. There was more of them in let's see. Let's see, there's that one. And then, is that the same one? And then there was that one. So, I mean, did they pin a holy medal on your camisole as a child? Lissa, did they pin a holy medal on your camisole as a child? Annie needs to know. She needs to know. Look at this, all of these rosaries in just on Google. And they go for many different amounts depending on, this is the Augustine rosary, handmade heirloom quality rosaries. So you have to look up each piece and know what they are. Like I said, it's going to take me a while on these because I'm not Catholic, so I'm not going to know. So I'm going to be doing a little research. That's all right. That's how you learn. Marie wants you to take the comment off the screen. Bite me, Marie. It is irritating. All right. That didn't work. Oh, dang it again. There we go. See all these different rosaries, all the different. It's just amazing, just like with the prayer beads. And they all will have a different crucifix, St. Anne's Mother's Rosary, vintage sterling silver, FS Rosary, Connemara marble. So, I mean, it just goes on and on, all of the different. Quit leaving us laying around, Lissa. Take us with you. Annie wants to know, Lissa, did they pin a... All right, where did it go? Lissa, did they pin a holy medal on your camisole as a child? She needs to know. All right, and then what was I going to look at here? There you go. Mormon undergarments. So, bulletproof Mormon underwear. Mormon garments. Boy, this is... So, I don't know if you can actually buy these on... Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why. Shopping. Let's see. Spelled it wrong twice. I would think that you have to get these through the church, if I'm correct. The actual true Mormon undergarments. So, or because when I looked for them on eBay, I did not see them. I'm sharing, right? Okay, yeah, I am. They're pretty strict about that kind of stuff. Let's go back here to all our temple garment. Maybe that's what I should look up. They're scary looking to me. I'm not my oldest boy Dren's Dren's paternal grandfather's family is all Mormon, the majority of them. So that's how I know about this. I was going to look and see. Hello. Shopping. Yeah, I think they're pretty strict about that. I send some of my most eloquent texts and emails from the John. Uh-oh. She got hers from the church. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's where you have to get them. And you can honestly see that they're pretty darn strict about it, because you don't see anybody out here selling them anywhere. TheAtlantic.com. Yeah, that's very interesting. Anyway, so that's one. Let's see. What else do I have written down here? Let's look at details. This is a Christian-based show. It is highly collectible. I don't think they're making new stuff out anymore, but all of their items sell for pretty decent money on eBay. So keep your eyes open for these and make a collection of these. The books, and they do come in, and I'm pretty sure they come in Spanish. I don't know if they come in any other language. You'll just have to. Veggie Tales in the House was a new thing on Netflix. Oh, really? I got in trouble for letting Dren watch it because I didn't know. I didn't know that it was Christian based. I was just like, oh, it's vegetables. And you know me, because I was just like, that's pretty cool. Your husband was raised in India in the Sikh religion. One of the 5 items required in the faith is a kachira, a non-restrictive undergarment. His mom made them quite the sight in gym class. Ooh, I bet. Veggie Tales, the only thing I know about them is where did my hairbrush go? So there are, let's see, these are regulars. Even Veggie Tale Grammy Grams, 5 to 6 year olds. So here you go, you guys. That's just an idea. You know, they have Veggie Tales VHS. Oops. VHS. Oh, I need help. Veggie Tales VHS pre-owned Sherlock Holmes 150 new other. It's been used. Better keep an eye out for this one. And it's not even sealed, you guys. Veggie Tales. Sure, I have a bunch of these in storage. Oh crap. Oh Lord. I get here and it's Bob and Larry from Veggie Tales. Well, Nancy, Bob and Larry are worth a lot of money. So if you have some, you might want to sell them. Yes, you have to buy them through the church website or authorized church bookstore. It's just basically a cotton. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jody. And I honestly like the fact that you can't find them other places such as eBay. That's pretty cool. So here you go. I knew these were worth a lot of money. I didn't know they were worth that money, but apparently it's the Sheer Luck Holmes. And it's sold more than once for a lot of money. So there you go. Find that one, you guys. It's not even sealed. 2006. And then you have, let's see. Rare Holy Relic, Crown of Thorns, and True Cross. Here we go. I've never seen. I 19th century French crucifix, cross, sterling, S double, capped rock, crystal, filigree, rosary. I was looking for Christian rock. This is what you get when you don't type everything in. Christian rock music. A lot of people don't want to deal with Christian music or country music. There's no money in it. Yes, there is. Here is a Carmen Addicted to Jesus all over print t-shirt, single stitch, extra large, rare. I told you guys some of this stuff went. You just have to find the right wording and what it is. Addicted to Jesus. Katie, my friend Katie sells this. Apparently somebody wants to buy something. Sells these t-shirts all the time. So Katie Hudson, brand new, factory sealed CD for $169. Look into this stuff, you guys. I'm telling you. Hi, Jenny. I am telling you right now, if you didn't know about it, look at this shirt, vintage Christian Death t-shirt, vintage Ed Hardy Christian Audi, whatever, silver metallic skeleton. So it's not just the Bibles, it's not just the rosaries, it's not just the other things. When people tell me that they don't look, Petra, I wouldn't even know that this was Christian, but it's different. So I would look this up. I have found a lot of, I will call it alternative music, that is worth a lot of money. And when you find one at an estate sale or a garage sale, you're probably going to find a whole box of alternative music, be it Christian, be it some far out weird punk rock, whatever. Look it up. Striper Reborn, Christmas gift, 107. Bible study guides. That is because you haven't listed in a week. I haven't listed in a week either. I have 33 drafts I need to add pictures to. So this is just a Mercy Me Christian rock band, real hand signed 16-inch concert used drum head. Rhythm collections. So it doesn't matter, let's go into Buddha Heads CD. There you go. There's a new one. Oops. Buddha statue, large wood, bronze, garden, small. Let's just go here. You guys. Oh, I am always late to the party. You would be amazed at some of the ones like this that you may find at an estate sale, at the thrift store. These little things like this that people think are nothing and they get rid of them. You just have to. Old estate mansion. Antique Chinese gilt bronze figure statue find old. That's that same one that was up above. I don't know why they must have, I don't know why they would have had that as their first picture, but who am I? I'm just looking at this. Look at these, you guys. Burn them into your memory bank. I bet they had a problem with the originals. Look, here's the same thing right here. They had some form of a problem with it because that was sold November 29th. And so they had to relist it. It could have been an issue with an address or who knows what. So, there you have it. Babes is pouting that I won't cook something for him. No desire to get out of his chair. Then I guess his tummy's going to have to rumble. That's a here's a vintage Weeping Buddha estate master hand carved wooden figure. Don't pass these by, you guys. Always look them up. With Google Lens, it is so easy to look this stuff up. What else? Uh-oh, yep. Annie told you. Pout. What else? What else, you guys? I don't know. Older girls have bigger problems than younger girls with feeling yucky. Oh, crack me up. Somebody needs to Uber Eats babes. Are you listening, Dean? Uber Eats yourself some KFC. Oh, never mind. Everything closes. Everything closes in Rochester, in New York, in Rochester. Plus, you guys have 1,200 inches of snow on the ground, so you're probably not going to be Uber eating. Wait a minute. Jan brought you pizza home earlier. Girls have cooties, old or young. Girls have cooties, and boys. I better not say that. I'm going to get in trouble. He yells from the couch. Yes, I hear you. I love you, Dean. Oh, that's hilarious. Antique the Pilgrim Progress. Yes. So there's art. There's wearable art, t-shirts. You guys, I hope I opened your eyes with those t-shirts, because it's not just Megadeth and Leonard Skinnerd and who's the one that everybody wants, the dancing stupid bears. Somebody will put it in there. You've done well with old brass menorahs. Yes. If you haven't touched on those, thank you. I will pull those up. Thank you, Jody. Let's check these out. I'm going to butcher that. There we go. This is what your one gal was looking for, Jan, was some of these. And they can go for some really good money. It just depends on the style, the age. Look, they're just gorgeous. So, March brass menorah. Here, that one's really interesting. I like that. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Let's look at, well, you don't even have to look at brass menorahs, right? They have them in, you can just look up menorahs, and because they don't just come in brass, but brass is probably, really? Let's just look here. Menorah. So let's do this. Oh, wow, that's cool. Old wood. Look at, would you even know that was a menorah? I would not even know that that was a menorah. Because in my mind, I'm sharing, right? Yes. In my mind, this brass one right here, like we looked at, this is my mind. This is what a menorah looks like, but I'm not Jewish. Look at the vintage Jewish sterling pendant menorah, old stock Star of David, anything Star of David, vintage old Hanukkah. So, man, these are gorgeous. Here's a glass set. Here's a vintage brass menorah made in Israel. So let's look at with the little green candles. Yep. Or whatever. Do you still have it put together, Jan? I thought I sent you a screenshot of what it was, but I will find it for you. It's a dreidel. I want to think it's a dreidel, but don't quote me. So here's those candles heated up and the fans spin. You're ornery, Doug. Look at these, you guys. Aren't these amazing? Don't expect that any of us are probably going to run into one of these anywhere, but you never know. And if you don't know what they look like, then you probably might not even look at them and know. Look at that. I mean, so it is worth it. There are so many items that are religious that aren't Christian. And when I say Christian, my mind goes to Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, Nazarene, all of the ones that I knew as I was raised. And then you have you have all of the religions in the South America and Africa and all of those. So that's so darn frustrating. I posted dreidel links above. Noel 0, Doug 1. No, Doug's got 2. He gave me one earlier too. Telling you, he gave me. Uh-oh. You can just go away. Anyway, sorry. Squirrel. Speaking of squirrels, I'm going to be taking care of some squirrels tomorrow. However, what time is it? 8:06. Okay. I am just a few subscribers away from 2,000, which has literally blown my mind. So next week I will be doing a 2K giveaway. I'm at 1970, so I'm 30 away. Hi DMB, how are you? So next week, I'll put something on the community tab. I forget that I have that ability to use that. Oh, and Jody, sorry about that, you guys. I have a hard time remembering to remove the comments, and I don't want Marie to yell at me again. I feel it all the way up here. So next week, I will be doing some drawings for some items. I bought 3 brand new scales. So, at Costco, they had some really nice, they're kitchen scales, but they're digital, and they're basically the same thing as this, only they're bigger. I have them out in the car. So I bought 3 of them the other day because I saw them, and I was just like, somebody out there needs these. And so I got those. I have 2. As many of you know, we went to Legoland, something Dren has wanted to do for forever. So I have 2 hats from Legoland. Build Happy. I believe you can only get these at Legoland. And this one is, you know what? These may be, I don't know. I guess they're more girly than they are anything. This one could be either. Create, Build, Play. This is Legoland. These 2 hats will be going. I'm going to make some bundles up. I think you can only get these at Legoland. Can you guys see them? I've got 3 of those, and I've got 3 of these. This is the Christmas ones. There's a little Christmas troll in there. Does it say who they are? Anyway, so these are the holiday, basically the holiday. Oh, there it goes. That's better. It's got like a little sack of toys with it. Let's see. Is that better? Little Elfie Elf, Santa Claus, and then I don't know. Anyway. So Legoland is religious. No, it's not. It is to people who are religious to did you come in the end of this? I'm doing a 2K giveaway, Barb. And I wanted to get stuff from our vacation to give to people. So next week at some point in time, when you are hunting for religious stuff, don't forget books and tapes. Yep. I already talked about them at the beginning. So anyway, I will be making up little 3 lots, and it will be a scale, a digital scale for weighing whatever you want to weigh. If you're not a reseller, then you can use it in your kitchen or anything like that. If you're a reseller, then you can use it to weigh your postage and stuff on. And 2 lots will have the hats, and then 1 lot will just have the scale and 2 of those things. So anyway, that's well, Lego seems to have a cult-like following. That is true. That is very, very true. You scanned through quickly, Barb. Yeah, you can use it for selling pot. I mean, you can weigh your whatever it is you need to weigh on it. I know she's teasing me. Barb and I go back and forth all the time. I love you, Barb. She lets me have it all the time, and I deserve every bit of it. But I gotta let her have it every once in a while too. I want to win only because it'll be one more win, Doug versus Noel. Anyway, I'm not doing any special words. I'm not going to do anything like that. You're going to have to be in the chat next week. And I'm just going to maybe say a keyword or something. I'll figure it out. But that's how it's going to be. Because the last giveaway I did, there were people that had no way to contact me, and I had stuff that I couldn't get to people. How did the ceiling come down party today? It didn't. It's happening tomorrow. Dren went to school today, and I have been. I took my Christmas tree down finally. It's an aluminum Christmas tree, so any of you that have had the joy to do that know it takes a while. I did that today. I only went to the house for only like 30 minutes to meet an electrician. And I'm putting Christmas crap away in totes. Christmas crap that needs to get listed and sold. So, anyway, I hope I learned some stuff tonight that I didn't know. And I hope you guys learned some stuff. And I hope you guys go and look up even more stuff and find out. And if you have questions that you can't answer, you can't find the answer, type it into Google. Don't feel stupid. Type anything into Google. If you still can't find it, give me a holler. I'll see what I can do to help you. I'm not going to promise, but you can get a hold of me through Facebook messaging. You can get a hold of me through Instagram, and you can leave a message, a comment in one of my videos, and you can get a hold of me that way too. I'll answer you back any way, shape, or form. I'll answer you back, and I'll get in touch with you somehow. Christmas in July. I was singing the Christmas crap song all day today as I was packing stuff. I literally wrote on the tubs, Christmas crap. Anyway, so I hope that opened your guys' eyes and anybody else that might come along and watch this to all of the, we didn't even come close to touching on all of the different kinds of religious items that you can sell, that people will buy. Because there are so many different subsects of the big religions, right? And, I mean, prayer beads, look at the prices on that you can get for those. Just learning about singing bowls. How about, I didn't even touch on tarot cards. Hopefully, if you don't know, go look them up. Tarot cards are crazy, worth a lot of money. We didn't really touch on anything Jewish other than the Menorahs. There are a lot of items out there. The Star of David. We didn't touch on anything Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is the African Christmas, but that is still their religion. We didn't touch on a lot of stuff, a lot of religions, anniversary religious gifts, you name it. So you should have picked up the crucifixes. I've got so many crucifixes, it's not even funny. we didn't have time. I'll be back down there, Jenny. I'll be back down there. We'll go again. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, girl, hey. Anyway, so come back next week, sometime in the middle of the show. I'm going to do my 2K giveaway. If I'm not at 2K, I'm still going to do it next week. I'll put something in the community tab. I'll put something on Instagram. And let's see. Next video out will probably be on the house. But you left the poor Christmas ball behind in that dirty bin. I know it. It's horrible. I keep yelling at the TV, Noelle. That is Tupperware. Pick it up. I know. I was looking. I was watching the video, and I was like, "There's Tupperware in there. How did I not even see that?" Anyway. Uh-oh. Dren must be about to come home because, yeah, you missed your buddy. Yep. Baron's back with us. Let's see. Bear. Let's see if he'll come over here. Come here, Bear. He's, yeah. I know, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You just have way too much hair. Yeah, don't lick my face. Don't do it. Don't do it. yesterday, he's such a good boy. I do have to say, he's decided that he spends like 80% of his life in my bedroom. He can look out the windows outside and he can see the whole farm. What are you doing, Jan? Uh-oh. There's a nice lid too. Yeah. All kinds of good stuff there. I can't pick everything up though, but there was. That's the addiction of watching people go to the bins. What do they pick up? What don't they pick up? What do they think is not worth their time and what is worth their time? For me right now, I'm not picking up anything that is going to take a whole lot of time because I don't have a whole lot of time and I have a whole lot of stuff. But if you guys enjoyed that video of my finger and looking at the ground and not getting a good view, I'll go do more and I'll do a better job videotaping them. Because it is addictive and you don't have to get anything. I agree. Yep. You saw the Mountie bear. My daughter may want that. Let me know, Lulu. I did buy that. And I ended up being so tired and rushed when I was done that I didn't comp anything. Everything you saw me put in my cart, I bought. I did. And then I forgot to put in at the end. I spent $89. Look at the paper and the moose. That is true. All right, you guys. Come down to Medford Bins plus 3 regular Goodwills. I will come down there. Come down there and check them out. I have family that lives down there. Next time I go through to LA, I'll stop down in there. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your week. I appreciate all of your positiveness on my other playlists at the house. And just you wait, see what's going to happen next. I'll see you next week live. Bye.